for a very quick for a home opener game here against the Houston Astros. As you can see, as we've been following along, we got through basically the opening week of the season. We are 4-2. We took 3 of 4 to open the year against Houston, and then we did a split with Texas. We are now about to start a 3-game series against Houston, and we will have game 1 of that series, which will feature Carlos Rendon against Framer Valdez. That will be coming up here shortly. And basically what I'm planning on doing is I've thought about this. What I plan on doing is I'm not going to do, because I'm not going 4K with uploads and stuff. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go live. I'm going to do I'm going to do a live broadcast at least every once in a while, and cover at least one, at least cover 1 or 2 games in a series. So we're going to start here. It's going to be Carlos Rendon against Framer Valdez, and we will get that going here shortly. AAA season is underway. As a matter of fact, it is actually opening day in AAA, and we will actually have, now that I'm thinking about it, the next video that we do after this one, we will jump into a AAA game. We will either do a player lock episode, or we will just play a full game and see how the team is, and what we can look, give ourselves maybe a snapshot of what we can look forward to for this upcoming season. Enough of that. We're going to jump in here. The home opener for the Seattle Mariners, as we have played all of our games on the road so far. We are, like it says, we are 4-2 right now. We are second in the AL West. Houston is 4-3. They are third in the AL West, and the Texas Rangers are actually in first place at this moment. We will be, you know what? Instead of rocking the home uniforms, the normal home uniforms, I'm going to go for the 80s. I'm going to rock the old school. I'm going to go old school 1980s. So, we're at T-Mobile Park. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be Carlos Rendon versus Framer Valdez. The lineup, Jared Kelenic is going to lead off. He's going to play center field, because we're going to have Kelenic at center. Nottingham's going to be the DH. France is playing third base. He's going to bat third. Haniger will hit fourth. Upton will hit fifth, and he'll play left. Wilson Ramos will be behind the plate. Evan White will play first. Hernan Perez will be the catcher, and Dylan Moore will be the shortstop. We will have Roddy Tells, J.P. Crawford, Dom Thompson Williams, Luis Torrens, and Maikel Franco on the bench for this game. So here we go. We get ready for opening day here in Seattle. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch something here. So, okay. I wanted to do that real quick before I forgot. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get opening day here in Seattle underway. You see the umpires meeting at home plate. We are here in Seattle, Washington at T-Mobile Park. Opening, it is the home opener for your Seattle Mariners, as we look to have pretty much a sold-out crowd here, which is not to be unexpected. We are second in the AL, fourth. These are our stats, looks like from last year, so we did pretty well. Again, we're rocking the 1980s look for the home uniforms. Houston's rocking their normal road uniforms. I kind of wanted to do it a little special, seeing as though this is our home opener here. So, the introductions of all the players. Some people that are watching and hearing this may be wondering why there's no commentary. I'll be honest, I feel the commentary is boring. Rodon has a 1-0 record, the 0.96 ERA, and a whip over 1. Jose Altuve will lead it off. He's hitting .375 on the year. First pitch missed, up and in for ball 1. First pitch was 1:11 in the afternoon here in Seattle. That one is hit right to Ty France as he snags it. We're going to take a look at the starting lineup. Hosmer is batting second. Alvarez is hitting third. Bregman, Abreu, Bichette, Tucker, Miguel Andujar, and then Jacob Stallings will be batting last, and he'll be catching. Well, Eric Hosmer's up. He is hitting .217 on the year. First pitch to Hosmer, and he hits it. And that one is a ground out right to the second baseman. Yonder Alvarez has a nice 11-game hitting streak going. Of course, when they were down in Houston, he torched Seattle in the opening game. It was Hernan Perez at second. So we see the shift. They are shifting him first base side. Back during the opening series of the season, Alvarez came out and he hit 2 home runs off of Seattle. He strikes out there as we in the top of the first, but he hit 2 home runs, one to left and one to right, and we are definitely going to take him as a serious threat in this series. It'll be the bottom of the first, and we'll have the Mariners coming to the plate as Jared Kelenic leads off. He's hitting .500 right now. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. As Framber Valdez is at the plate, or on the mound, I'm sorry. First pitch from Valdez is a curveball that's hit fouled off. Kelenic was re-signed. Kelenic was offered a new contract before we started the season. That one misses for a ball. Houston, of course, as you know, is 4-3 on the year. Bichette. And then you see Alvarez. I found it interesting. Oh, that one swung on a miss with the sinker, 1-2. I found it interesting that last year we saw Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Bo Bichette on the same roster, but Bichette is the only one that's left, and that one swung on and missed. Stallings with the recovery and the throw to first for out number 1. So Jacob Nottingham is up next. He's hitting 188 on the year. If he cannot get it going in this series, we will make a switch and take him out of the DH position. And saying that, he hits it right up the middle, and his 25 speed is going to get him a double as he slides in to second. He probably didn't have to do that, but he did it anyway. Second double of the season for Jacob Nottingham. That one just hit right over the open space of second base and then the outfield, and you see Nottingham just getting a little dirty there as he slides in head first. Ty France is up next. He's hitting 333 on the year right now. As Framer gets him to fly out. This one is dropped. Wow, that was, damn. That will be France's second double of the season. We're going to see the replay on this. And, oh man, this was, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take another look at this myself. I want to see a better, we're going to take another look at this real quick. I'll be honest, I wanted to, the look from, okay, here we go. We're gonna hide this and hang on a second. Yeah, yes. We're gonna zoom in a little. I'm gonna start slowing it up here as I'm trying to get a good read here on what happened. So, alright, so he's making the dive. And okay, the ball just, okay, so he makes the dive, but his glove is not open enough where he needed it to be, and it just hit the glove. Alright, that's nice to know. Mitch Haniger is up. He is hitting 444 on the year. Haniger, it's fooled on that curveball. He's hitting 444 with a 1.242 OPS, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Haniger would love to add to that RBI total right here. He's in a perfect position to do that as he pops this one foul. Haniger, of course, was a first-round pick back in 2012. And that one is grounded down the third base side, but foul. Count remains 0-2 as that was the sinker he missed. He fouled off, and another curveball that was flying to the dirt. Haniger likes the lefties. And this one is popped up in front of the plate. Everybody's staying where they are. Haniger gets thrown out at first by a step. So, unfortunately, we've got 2 outs. We still have the runners at second and third. As we're going to take a look, Justin Upton will be up next. Wilson Ramos, Evan White, Hernan Perez, and Dylan Moore. So we're going to probably be juggling this lineup a little bit, depending on a few things. So there will be a few changes that might get made depending on, well, this game, probably. We might make a few changes, especially if we face another lefty. We might just make a few changes, especially if we're going to face another left-hander. Oh, that one's fouled off as that one's way outside. Count is 0-2. Upton. Well, that one's up and in. That's a ball. 1-2 count. There's 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Oh, Upton swinging at a bad pitch, and he strikes out. First inning's over, And we have no score as Seattle got 2 hits, but we couldn't drive them in. Alex Bregman is up next. He's hitting .296 on the year. First pitch from Rondon is right there for a strike. Of course, they are playing Bregman to hit it towards the third base side as everybody's kind of shifted that way. That one is hit in the air. Upton right there at the wall. And he made the catch. Okay, so I think I've started to time how to make the catch for these. Okay, so all right. I was bad at making catches on this as Upton makes the catch right there and steals it from being a home run. So all right, I've learned something. All right, we got our first out here as Jose Abreu is at the plate. He hits this one to the shortstop. And the throw to Evan White, and that is out number 2. Of course, Dylan Moore is at the shortstop. He is normally playing second, I believe. But with us having a lefty, we wanted to take J.P. Crawford out, as Crawford is not exactly a non-commodity. Bichette is a second-round pick back in 2016. Of course, he was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays. Poor Bo Bichette. This is, counting Toronto, this is his 3rd team that he's been on. Of course, he was traded back in I think it was 2021 or 2022 from Toronto to, he strikes out there as we end the top of the second. He was traded from Toronto to Tampa, and then he got traded. I want to say he got traded from Tampa to Houston after I think after half a season, like during that next season. Don't exactly remember. Wilson Ramos is leading it off. He's hitting .364. We wanted a backup catcher, honestly, and I was looking for a backup catcher that I could put in the minors. And I mean, Ramos has kind of made it known that, hey, I'm here to stay. Ramos blasts this one down the line. It's down the left field line, and unfortunately, it's a long single as Ramos does not have the speed, but it works. Ooh. Evan White is up next. He's hitting .300 on the year. The .833 OPS. Right now, you could say that this is the slow part of our lineup, I would say. That one's hit into right field, and Ramos is going to jog back to first, as that is the first out of the inning. Look at the defense for Houston. Tucker's in right. Anjor is in center. Alvarez in left. Bregman, Bichette, Altuve, Abreu. Stallings is behind the plate. Abreu was a Gold Glove winner back in 2022. Hernan Perez is up. He's hitting .063 right now. I don't think he's had many at-bats. That's probably why. And Ramos slides back in safely yet again. They're doing this because they think he's going to run, but I mean, he's not going to run. He doesn't have the speed, but they don't care. Valdez. Oh, the pitch right up the middle, and it's right in front of the center fielder as we got runners at first and second now with one out. And Dylan Moore is up next. He's hitting 308. First pitch to Moore, and he missed on the curveball, falling behind 0-1. Moore hitting 308, a 1.086 OPS, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. That one's outside for a ball. Dylan Moore was a 7th round pick back in the 2015 draft. Oh, that one's inside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now, as that was the curveball coming in, barreling in towards the hands. And that one's strike 3. Another curveball. That one coming inside. That will be Valdez's 3rd strikeout on the day, as Jared Kelenic will come to the plate. And yeah, that was just unfortunately a bad read on Dylan Moore's part. Kelenic is up. He, of course, flew out, I think, to open the game, and he's going to hit this one right back to the pitcher. It's going to be picked up and thrown to first. Brady with the catch. Is 2 innings in the books. And Seattle is mustered 4 hits, but we got nothing to show for it as we enter the top of the 3rd. Kyle Tucker is up. He is hitting 200 on the season. And he fouled that one off, falls behind 0-1. Tucker was 1 for 3 in his last game. He hits this one away from the shift. That's going to get him a double, as Justin Upton has to retreat to left field and get it off the wall. So Tucker again hitting a ball against the shift and making Seattle pay for it. Miguel Andor is up. He's hitting 375. He has an OPS of 750. And that one's fouled off down the right side. He's 2 for 9 lifetime against Rendon with 2 Ks. He pops this one up. Ty France running in the foul ground real quick, as he's going to make the catch. That's going to be out number 1. And Jacob Stallings has come to the plate. He's hitting 176 on the year. 353 OPS with 2 RBIs. First pitch from Rendon's a change up. Down and in. He was 1 for 3 last night with an RBI. That one's over. 0-2 count as Rendon gets ahead. And that one's looked at. Strike 3 as that one dropped right there. Stallings becomes Rendon's 3rd strikeout on the day. As Jose Altuve comes to the plate. He, of course, is 0 for 1 on the day. He's now 1 for 2, as that one's going to be a 2-run home run hit over the left field wall. And Houston took the lead off of Altuve's 3rd of the year, 405 feet, exit velocity of 102.1. And again, Houston takes the lead now, 2-0. Altuve, you look at him, you think, oh, he doesn't have that much pop. Yeah, no, he does. And that one was a rainbow. 405 was the projected distance. And that was gone. So we got 2 outs. Eric Hosmer is at the plate. Hosmer hits this one to second. It's missed by Perez and in the right field, so that's going to be a base hit. Yonder Alvarez is going to come up with a runner on. That one just got under the glove of Perez. Alvarez, of course. Oh, he hits this one into the gap. Justin Upton on the run, but he's going to miss. And it's going to be a ground rule double as it bounced over the wall. Alvarez now has a 12-game hitting streak. As that ball was, that ball was hit in the gap, and it's kind of hard to defend it, but Bregman right at Perez as he makes the catch, but Jose Altuve puts the Astros on the board as we see the replay of that 2-run home run hit over the left field wall, as it's now 2-0 Houston going into the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third inning starts, and Jacob Nottingham comes to the plate. He doubled in his first at bat. See if he can get, that one's solid contact. That one's gonna be a single as he hit that one straight to left. Alvarez tosses it back in, and Nottingham is now 2 for 2. Wow, that one. All right, Ty France is up. He is 1 for 1 on the day. That one's up and got away from him. That's a ball. France. I don't remember what France did exactly. That one's hit on the ground. Taylor made double play. Nottingham did take out Altuve at second, but they still got the throw. Mitch Haniger is up next. He's 0 for 1. If I remember right, I think he grounded out to the pitcher. And that one's first pitch swinging right at the shortstop as they were playing the shift. And 3 innings in the books. Houston still up 2-0. It's Abreu, Bichette, and Kyle Tucker coming to the plate. Jose Abreu watches that one over. Abreu in his last 3 games has scored 3 runs. That one swung on and fouled away. 0-2. 0-2 count. Nobody out as that one's fouled off again. Count remains 0-2. On another foul ball. Abreu making Rondon work for that strikeout. He finally gets him with that one. That one was up and in for a strikeout. His 4th on the day. It was just right there. I mean, perfect framework. Bell Bichette is up next. Bichette 0 for 1 on the day. That one's fouled off, goes down 0-1. Bichette struck out in the 2nd inning. He won't strike out here as he hits this one to left. And Justin Upton makes a play, gets it back into the infield. We've got a 1-out single for Bichette. Kyle Tucker's up next. He's 1 for 1 on the day. That one's down for a ball. Tucker doubled and came around to score. Oh yeah, he came around to score off of Altuve's home run, I think. Yeah, I remember now. Bastard. And he is down to second. He's safe. Ramos, he had him, but Bichette got a good jump. Ramos would have had him, but Bichette had a good jump on him. He got a good jump off of Rondon there, and he stole his first base of the year. More importantly, he found a way out of the double play. Bichette, he thought about it, but not happening. So we got runners at the corners. One out. Miguel Andor is up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He watches that one for a strike. Andor popped up in the third inning. If I remember right, I think he popped up in foul territory to tie France. Oh, that one, strike 2. Andor hitting .500 with runners in scoring position, and he's got Bichette at third, so yeah. Oh, that one's up for a ball. 1-2. Rendon trying to work himself out of this situation as the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 count. We got one out. Double play is still in effect. He fouled that one off as that one was coming in on the hands, it looks like. Still 2-2. And that one's hit into right field. Haniger going back. Bichette is going to score as Haniger makes the throw in, but he had to make it in such an awkward fashion that there was no way. So Houston takes a 3-0 lead now. And that one's over for a strike. Stallings was acquired from Pittsburgh back in 2021. And that's strike 2. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Astros are now up 3-0. And Stallings hits it to third. France throws it over to White at first, and that's the final out. So we move on to the bottom of the 4th inning. Houston increases their lead 3-0 as Upton, Ramos, and White will come to the plate. Justin Upton is up next. He struck out in the first. Valdez is sitting at 28 pitches going into the 4th. And that one's fouled off, falls behind 0-1. Upton has 372 career home runs. That one's hit to Bichette at short as he is throwing out at first. Bray, you making the catch. Wilson Ramos is up next. He singled the left for his first hit. See if he can follow suit on the second one. And Ramos gets a hold of this one. It's back. It's caught on the track by Alvarez. So 2 outs now. Evan White is up. He flew out back in the 2nd inning. And White hits this one right to the third baseman for out number 3. So 4 innings in the books. Astros still up. And Jose Altuve will lead it off. The Altuve, Hosmer, and Alvarez. Altuve coming to the plate. He hit that 2-run home run back in the 3rd inning that gave Houston the lead that they are currently enjoying. First pitch is over for a strike, 0-1. He spent his entire 12-year career here in Houston. That one misses for a ball, 1-1. Ah, that one's outside for a ball. 2-1. Somehow I missed my point with that one. That one's fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here comes a slider from Rendon. And Altuve hits this one into left over Upton's head as he's going to end up with a double. And I'm starting to see the problem with this lineup right now. Yeah, I'm starting to see the problem with this lineup right now. Yep. We're definitely going to be making some changes to lineup. We're going to definitely be making some changes to the left-handed lineup after this game, because it's, yeah, there's some problems. That one swung on a miss. Count goes to 1-1. That one's fouled off. Count goes 1-2. We got a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Altuve is at second. And this one is hit to second. Perez makes the pick and the throw to White. Altuve moves up to third. 1 out. Yordan Alvarez is up. He doubled in the third. Alvarez fouls off that first pitch, falls behind 0-1. Alvarez keeping up his 11-game hitting streak, and that one's fouled off. With that double, his hitting streak, I believe it increased to 11 or 12. I'm not 100% for sure. 0-2 count, 1 out. And Alvarez fouled that one off yet again. And he swings and misses, strike 3. So 2 outs now. So Alvarez becomes the 5th strikeout victim for Rendon. Alex Bregman is next. As you see the K. Bregman is 0 for 2 on the day. And he just went 1 for 3, a 2-run home run. As Rendon gives up another one. It's now 5-0 Houston. So yeah, Rendon's day is done. Houston's just come in and just beat the snot out of Rendon here. So yeah, Rendon's day is finished. We're gonna go to the bullpen. We're going to warm up Robbie Ray, and we're going to warm up Paul Sewald. This is not a good day for Carlos. And that one is hit through the gap. That one's going to be a double. As Kelnick comes up throwing. And we've got a 2-out double for Jose Abreu, his first of the year. Bo Bichette is up next. And unfortunately, the Mariners are getting hit around here at home. Bichette is 1 for 2, a single and a run. He hits this one in the right field, but it's curving foul, and it does go foul as Haniger was a little slow to get to it. Another foul ball. Count remains 0-2. That one's inside for a ball. Count goes to 1-2. Rendon up to 63 pitches right now. His 64th pitch coming. And that one's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. So pitch number 65 coming. And another foul ball. Bichette has now fought him off for 6 pitches. This will be pitch number 7 of his current at-bat. And another foul ball. Count still at 1-2. Rendon. Another one. This will be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. And that one's hit into the outfield. Upton throws it in as Ramos waits at home plate for the ball. We got runners at the corners, 2 outs. And man, this is rough. Kyle Tucker is up next. Robbie Ray and Paul Sewald are still warming up. We're going to bring some people out to talk to Rendon. Rendon is throwing 59 strikes, 9 balls, 68 pitches. They're ready to go now. And I'm just going to bring in Robbie Ray. Hopefully get out of this inning. So Robbie Ray is going to come in as the manager's going to come in and make the change. Poor Carlos Rendon just, well, he got beat up hard in this game. Robbie Ray making his second appearance. He made a 3-inning relief appearance. So he has 6 strikeouts to 4 walks, an ERA of 6, but you know, it's early in the season, so things happen. And that one's over, strike 1. Kyle Tucker's 2 for 2. He's got a single, a double, and a run scored. And Ray jumps ahead, 0-2. Tucker has spent his whole 5 years here in Houston. Oh shit. That one's fouled off. And strike 3. So Robbie Ray comes in, gets the strikeout of Kyle Tucker, but Alex Bregman, well, yeah, he comes through and increases the Astros lead to 5-0. It's the bottom of the 5th now, and well, to say that this has been a bad day for the Mariners would be a bit of an understatement. Hernan Perez is up. He's 1 for 1 with a single back in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Valdez. Perez hits right back up the middle. He is now 2 for 2. And let's see if Seattle can get something going. Dylan Moore is up next. Moore is 0 for 1 on the day. Perez takes an extra step off first, but Valdez throws him back. Of course, Valdez is used to this. He's had runners on base for a good chunk of the day, but you know, he's managed it. Moore is 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. Throw over, and Perez slides back in safely. Perez, of course, throws back over again as Perez slides back in yet again. Oh, come on. That was just... I know you're keeping the double play alive, but this is ridiculous. That one's fouled off. Moore, in his last game, was 2 for 2. With a home run and 2 RBIs, I believe, is what I saw. That would have been the last game against Texas as Perez just jogs back to first. They are paying a lot of attention to Perez at first base, and it is kind of... Oh, it's getting under my skin a little bit as Dylan Moore fouls that one off. Count remains 0-2. That one is hit to third, and double play ball is there as it's around the horn. And, well, Valdez got the double play ball he wanted. Jared Kelenic is up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Kelenic hits this one back up the middle, and he's going to get on with a 2-out single. So Kelenic gets his first hit on the day. A nice little back up the middle single. Jacob Nottingham is up. He is 2 for 2 with a double and a single. And he gets a hold of that first pitch, but it's right at Alvarez and left, and that will end the inning. So we're going to the 6th inning. Houston is up 5-0. And Seattle, well, they need some help. We're going to move on to the top of the 6th. Miguel Andor is up. He is 0 for 1. And I'm going to jump in, and I'm just going to quick manage for right now, because this is, yeah. So we get out of the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. France gets walked. Haniger strikes out. Upton hits a single. Ramos hits into a double play, and the inning is over. Top of the 7th, the Astros get nothing. Evan White pops out. Perez grounds out. Dylan Moore grounds out. 8th inning now, and it's still only 5-0. Kelenic is up. He's 1 for 3. He flies out. Nottingham flies out. And France struck out. So 9th inning. Starling strikes out. Altuve grounds out. Hosmer grounds out. Bottom of the 9th. Mitch Haniger is at the plate. It'll be Haniger, Upton, and Ramos against Valdez. Ooh, wow. Yep. And we're gonna jump in here, and we're gonna see if we can make something happen. So Mitch Haniger is up. He is 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch from Valdez is fouled off, as that was the changeup, hanging curveball. Haniger fouls that one off, as that was a single barreling in on his feet. Count goes to 0-2. A 0-2 count. And Haniger gets a hold of this one, but he can't straighten it out as it goes foul. That was another curveball. Haniger gets a hold of this one, but barely, and it's caught by Bichette for the first out. Haniger, that was kind of more of a defensive swing, but he wasn't looking to make contact, but he did. And Upton is up. He's 1 for 3. And he's going to hit this one into left center field. And that's going to be a single, as Andor throws that back in. Upton just first pitch swinging, and he just got it. He got a good piece of it. Wilson Ramos is up next. He is 1 for 3 on the day. And they throw it back over, and Upton barely gets back as the throw looked to be offline. This one's hit back up the middle. Bichette, the behind the back toss, and that's the end of the game as Ramos grounds into the double play. Valdez goes the distance as Houston blanks Seattle here in their home opener 5-0, getting a monicum of sweet revenge as they lost 3 of their first 4 games at home. So Houston gets the win. Valdez with the win. Wow, yeah. Valdez with the win, and Rendon takes the loss as we see some highlights. Altuve's home run off of Rendon. This is another nice shot that drove in some runs. I believe this is going to be, yep, this is going to be Bregman's home run that pretty much sealed it for him. And then, of course, the double play to end it all. Player of the game, of course, was familiar, Framer Valdez. He went the distance, gave up 9 hits, but he struck out 5 and only walked 1. Carlos Rendon took the loss. He went 4 2/3, gave up 10 hits, struck out 5, and gave up all 5 runs.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
This was a bad game, unfortunately, for Seattle, and as we say, unfortunately, these things happen. But it does show me that we've got some work to do with our with our lineup against left-handers, for sure, because that was an unacceptable performance. So we lose the first game 5-0. Oh, well, wonderful. Our AAA affiliate does not have 4 valid lineups. I'm going to have to look into that in 1 second. Okay, we are back. We're gonna look at our lineups because apparently we're missing something. Let me see. We're missing a third baseman. It looks like. Looks that way. Yep. Okay, he can only play right. Neville Marte can only play short. Can Donnie Walton? No, Donnie Walton plays second. Shedlong Jr., he can play third. I think what I'll do is we'll move Shedlong Jr. to third. We'll have Donnie Walton. Play second, and we'll bring in Neville Marte to play short. That'll fix that. Yeah, that'll work. We can do that. So yeah, so Long will play short. Yeah. Sorry. Long will play third. Walton will play second. Not what I was looking for. Okay, I'll do that. And then Marte can play shortstop. This one is more third base, but left-handed. Long is not good against left-handers. Jorge Mateo could play short against lefties. He does okay. He's only a 46. Eric Mendoza could play, but he can't play short. Long, let's see, yeah, that's where we have, I guess we're gonna have to, I guess Shed Long Jr. is gonna have to just play third base, at least until we can figure something out. Okay, we'll fix A-ball real quick. What are we missing? Looks like first base. Alright. Well, we're missing 2 on this one. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get this one solved. Okay. We're missing first base and we're missing... What are we missing for this one? Missing the DH. Okay. Alright. So this one, 48, 47, but he can only catch. He can play first. He's only good at 46. Travis will play first. We'll have we could either go Rizzo or Bubba Starling. I'm gonna go Rizzo. No, I'm gonna go Starling. Alright, so again, first base. This one's and this one is DH. Okay, Rizzo will be the DH. Okay, so we've got the lineups completely set against. We've got all the rotations are set. Cool, that'll work. That is gonna do it for this episode. I was actually thinking about moving ahead, but I'm actually gonna stop because the next, like I said, the next one I want to do is gonna be opening day, and it will be against the it will be the AAA. It will be against the AAA affiliate for Oklahoma City. I think it's the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Yep, Oklahoma City. It'll be the Oklahoma City Dodgers against the Rainers, the Tacoma Rainers. That will be the next game coming up, and we will see that one next. You'll see that one next time, probably sometime tomorrow. Probably around this time tomorrow, after I get off work. So again, this is the end to this one. Again, next one we'll pick up with the opening day here in AAA. It'll be Jared Kelly against Logan Gilbert, and I will make a decision then if I want to do a player lock or if we're going to do the whole thing, which I may just do the whole thing just to kind of get a feel for AAA. So until next time, we will see you guys later here on MLB The Show 21 with the Seattle Mariners franchise. Again, your Mariners lose this game 5-0. They fall to 4-3. They fall to a game behind Texas now. The Astros are now a half game behind. They are 5-3. So we'll see. See what happens. The next, like I said, next time, opening day for the Raiders as they will take on the Oklahoma City Dodgers here on MLB The Show 21.